chat mean? Live stream? I ain't live streaming nothing.
This Twitch.
Yeah, we on my Twitch channel right now.
What's up, chat?
What up, chat? Leave a thumbs up. Our Venmo. Tell them your Venmo so we can get some money.
What is my Venmo? I don't use Venmo.
I think mine is BNard. So go ahead and send that money over my way. I'll split it with David. I'm not splitting nothing.
Don't say that.
But that's it. We back.
Why do people like Venmo?
I don't use anything else. I use Venmo, Cash App, and I don't use Cash App. My fault. I use Venmo, Apple Pay. I forgot my login for Cash App, so I don't use it anymore. But Venmo looks cool.
I mean, can't you just say I forgot my password?
I don't care. I just tell people I don't have Cash App. So yeah, I do Venmo, Apple Pay. I rarely will request a Zelle. That's just whack. It's too much work.
Zelle's not. It's very straightforward, especially if your bank has Zelle. I got Capital One, so you just send money from the app.
Yeah, I don't have the app. I also don't like going into my bank account because then I get disappointed when I see how much money I spent. So if we're exposing some things, that's why I don't like using Zelle, because I don't like logging into my shit and seeing, damn, that's a tough month.
Now the truth comes out. Look, I'm faced with it every time I go into my bank account. It's just something that I've gotten used to. I'm poor.
Yeah. Yeah, see, what I do to save money for real, I try to only purchase stuff in person. I try not to do any online purchases because I don't physically feel the money leave my account. So I think I've said it before, but I like if it's something I need, like I'm doing landscape shit out in the backyard. So I could literally have Lowe's deliver it to the house, but I want to inconvenience myself to have to go and get it, because if I do that, then I don't spend it longer. So now I'm like saving up money for that time, because I could literally I could have all that shit delivered to the crib, but then I gotta pay a delivery fee, and then it's just an easy swipe. So nah, I just.
Oh, that's discipline though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Like, it'd be simple shit. Like, my dad told me to buy something one day, and it was like a necessity. And he was like, why don't you just, they got it on Amazon. I said, I know they have it on Amazon, but this is how I monitor my financial spending, because I want to inconvenience myself. Because if I got to inconvenience myself, that means I really need it. But if I can go weeks without it, it's whatever. So I don't use Amazon anymore.
Yeah, because I remember we was talking about, I asked if you had Amazon Prime, and you didn't have it.
Nah.
That's crazy to me, but all right.
Yeah.
But no, that's good. I commend that.
Yeah, I appreciate you, big homie.
I wish I had that type of discipline. I don't.
Well, it don't matter, because every month some new shit be popping up. My car got 2 flat tires in a month. Had to get 2 new tires, dropping 400, 500 extra. So it don't matter.
That's the worst though, because I'll like drop a bag on something, and then I'm like, all right, bet I don't got nothing.
Yeah.
I don't got nothing for like a couple months.
Yeah.
Then a week later, I drive off the road, total my car. I'm not saying this happened, but I'm just saying, it's something.
Exactly. But all right, we're back. We're ready. We're back with another episode of the Off Track Pod. Y'all can call me Rose, because I'm here with High Vibrations today. That probably went over some of y'all's heads, but the rest of y'all, it's... Oh, all right, bet. And we got D Money here. I don't know what we want to call you today.
We're not
Big
calling
Money D.
Nothing associated with Big Money.
What do you think? That's no? That's a no-go?
I just told you I'm poor.
I know, but we playing Monopoly right now, so it's different.
I haven't won a Monopoly game in a long time.
I haven't played a Monopoly game in a long time.
Oh, we need to change that.
I usually play Monopoly Go.
I don't play that. They got a card game. It's called Monopoly Deal. Much quicker than the regular Monopoly, but I'll destroy anybody in that.
I doubt it.
Well, you haven't played, so you can't say.
I just know my ability. Yo, I thought this was going to be a quick... Hold on. My kid is yelling. I'll BRB. This is going to be a quick one.
Where the music at? Or was that just the last week thing?
I ain't feel like clicking it because I had the I had the volume too high, and I was trying to figure this thing out. So I was gonna scratch it. I got some. All right, I'm back. Hold on, I got it. We here. Oh wait, I ain't push the live button. I told you I'm trying to figure it out. You here now?
Yeah, it's loud
That's what I'm saying. But we're back. We got a live audience right now. Shout out to the chat.
though. This ain't the one from last week.
This is different audio.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be the same audio.
No, I got different things. I got cheers. I got claps.
And this is soundboard you said, or this is something else?
It's in the app. It says I gotta figure out how to how do you do it. Well, like the website thing. I'm gonna figure out how for you to do it so you can click some stuff. We can add some sounds. We could do. I mean, we got.
Yeah, see, don't get me though, because I'll just be clicking stuff.
Oh man, but all right, let's go. So I can eat dinner and we can hop off. Father's Day was this weekend. What'd you do?
Became a father.
Hey,
Say, nah, what did I do?
I'm still waiting for my flowers, by the way.
They might have got lost.
Damn.
That's crazy. I'll follow up after this call.
Yeah, send me the tracking ID number.
No, I won't. I'll follow up myself because I purchased it. But we did like a little brunch thing for my dad, and then my family and Julia's family, we got together and did like the Great Big Game Show in DC.
Oh yeah, I saw something.
Yeah, we did that. So like a bunch of different like mini games and stuff split up into teams. My team won, but yeah, it was cool. It was fun. That's what we did.
Did you carry or were you getting carried? What was your role?
Oh no, I always carry.
Oh,
Always carry.
is it like Jeopardy or something? I don't know what you do.
So they had
Not
trivia,
Jeopardy, whatever Steve Harvey does.
like Family Feud.
Yeah.
I mean, they had different games. So they had trivia one time. They had like a couple quizzes. They had one of the last game was a Nerf gun shootout. Everybody got a Nerf gun and you shooting at targets. Spin the wheel. It was a bunch of different stuff. So it was cool.
Oh, bad.
And like I said, I always
would you
carry.
beat my family?
Absolutely.
No, never.
What are y'all good at?
What aren't we good at? I mean, we're from the South, so we know how to shoot guns. That's easy. I do have some highly educated people in my family, so like if it's trivia, that's easy. I did go to culinary arts school, so if it's anything that involves like cooking or just like chemistry, that's easy. I mean, that's just off the top of my dome, so I don't really know what all the games encompass, but
I mean, you go in blind. I didn't know none of the games either.
I'm just saying, I just listed off some of the qualities that my family has,
I mean,
and then I mean me. So,
to me, that doesn't really stand out.
I mean, you played the game, so you kind of know what to expect.
I went in blind and I still carried.
Yeah, that's fine. I always go in blind.
What'd you do?
What do you mean? What I do?
For whatchamacallit, for Father's Day.
Oh, my fault. For Father's Day, I saw that the one and only Marlon Wayans was in town all weekend long, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I ain't know that. Saw it on Instagram, so we went to his show on Sunday evening. That's a funny black man.
You gotta give me some jokes.
That's a funny black man. I was trying to think it because I don't want to spoil it. Well, let me tell you. Actually, like physically, I'm telling you the joke that had me crying. So this is my first time ever going to a comedy club, and I've always heard people say like whenever any racial jokes happen, like black people always laugh the loudest because like we can just do that. But I've always heard to just look at the white people and see how hard they laugh at like all the different jokes and like categories. So there was actually a white group kind of up to my left a little bit. So like obviously he comes out, makes the jokes, and then he's talking about black people, and I'm like looking at them like low key side eye. I'm trying to see like if they laughing too hard, because if they're laughing too hard, I'd be like it's just... But I could definitely tell they were enjoying themselves. Then he made a joke about the Hispanics, cool, Asians, cool, and then the white people. He was talking about how people don't age well, He's like those white people, like their necks, they just look like turkey necks. And I can kind of see their laughs go from like to like, yeah, okay. I'm like, all right. And then he was like, I mean, our black queens, they age great. I mean, you can't really tell how old they look until you look down at their feet. And then they went high key hard with the laughs. I'm like, okay, I'm kind of seeing how this is. I'm seeing how this is going. Um, but the funniest thing, I'm telling you, I was cracking up. I was I thought I was laughing a little too hard, and I thought Kylo was really like, yeah, why are you laughing this hard at this? But when he was talking about just the Diddy parties, he was literally like, "Yo, people always say uh, that they left early during the Diddy party. They lying." I think he said like Jamie Foxx said he said that he used to leave early. He said that nigga's lying. He used to be there playing the music for the people. I do joke, but he was like, "Shoot, I ain't gonna say I tried to leave early. I wanted to be a part of them parties because I would have plowed the living daylights out of Cassie." And boom, everyone's like, it was kind of like a nervous laugh. People were like, "Are we supposed to laugh at this?" But I didn't care. I said, "No, that's gold. That's gold right there." He was like, "I ain't gonna give out all the sauce." He was like, "Yeah, like I would stay around dead tired trying to get invited to a Diddy party, one of them freak offs. I'd be waiting there. It'd be 3:30 in the morning. I'd be like, well, I guess it ain't happening. I'll leave. I'll get in contact with someone like, yo, you missed the freak off." He was like, "Missed the freak off? What time was it? I was there till 3:30. And then he was like, the dude on the phone was like, "Well, it started at 3:32, so you just missed it." He's like, "Ah, damn." But he literally said, "Yeah, Cassie would have got every bit of me." He was like, "I would have had Lysol wipes cleaning her up. I would have went last. I would have let so and so destroy her. I would be like, yo, go ahead, Punisher, finish off and go ahead, rub your nut on Diddy. I'm trying to get into this." It was crazy. I was laughing way too hard. I knew I was, but it was a nice experience.
That's
though.
crazy though.
That was the funniest one. You should drive down to Virginia Beach. That's the closest one to you.
I can't do that.
All right, go up to New Jersey. That's the next closest one.
Well, how do you go on tour? Is he on tour or something?
Yeah, he's on tour.
How do you go on tour and skip DC? That makes zero sense.
It makes no sense. Unless if you already did it, but I didn't see it when I looked on the tour dates.
Nah, so I'm a rebel just because of that.
Yeah, it was crazy. I looked through the list like twice. I was like, there's no way he's not playing in DC. And
Everybody come to DC.
that's what I'm saying. Nationwide, like he's literally going California, Jersey, Texas, North Carolina, Virginia, Florida. I was like, yo, he has to hit DC. I scrolled through that list twice.
He must got ops in DC or something.
Maybe that's what I'm trying to.
That's the only thing I could.
But
I could think of.
his nephew, well, I don't know all their names. I just know Marlon, Sean, and Keenan or whatever. He's coming to Raleigh in a month or two, so I'm gonna pull up for that.
Who, Damon?
Is that the youngest one? Well, one of the younger ones. Let me see.
That's Damon Jr. is Damon.
Yeah, it is Damon Jr. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm a plan to pull up to that. But yeah, that was nice. What else did we do? Like I said, I'm doing a landscaping project, so that was kind of a Father's Day type ordeal all weekend long. I literally got, I swear to God, the words I'm about to say, it's no exaggeration. I had 9,000 pounds of rocks delivered to the house.
Hold on, I thought you just said you was picking stuff up.
Well, I can't get 9,000 pounds of rocks in a car.
What are you doing with all them rocks?
It's boring. No one really cares. But my backyard gets really, really wet when it rains. Like disgusting. Like a nice portion of it. So I had to rip up the grass, put some landscape down, put down some like fabric, and then dump rocks so that we could still navigate my backyard and not get stuck in like quicksand. It's crazy. It's a lot. It's like OD, but oh God, 9,000 pounds of rocks were delivered to my house on Friday. And with the help of Kyla, we got it done yesterday.
So you did the entire backyard?
No, not the entire backyard.
Just
a sizable
portions
portion of it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll send you a picture after. But nah, it was. I could only really do it in the morning because it's hot as hell because it's the summer. So the morning and evening. I think probably 6 or 7 hours of shoveling rocks and moving them to the backyard with our wheelbarrow is what we contributed from Saturday morning until Tuesday evening. Yeah.
Okay, I thought you was about to say each day.
No. Nah, I try to do like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I woke up at 6 a.m. a few days to try to bust that shit out before Avery woke up, and I could do it like uninterrupted. That shit's ass. Slavery is crazy. There's absolutely no way. Kanye says slavery's like a choice. Nah. I couldn't do it, and it was 80 degrees with a little bit of sun.
You don't think it's a choice?
Hell no, bro. Doing that midday, Master's gonna have to beat me or kill me. I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's a choice. Because I'm not doing that.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Well, I'm saying some people might get beat into doing it, but me, nah, that's never flying.
Death.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the end of the Father's Day weekend. That shit was long, bro. That was long, tedious.
So you spent your Father's Day holiday doing yard work.
Doing yard work.
You're supposed to relax. Kyla was supposed to do that for you, for real.
She did contribute a lot. She thought she was doing her big one because the first day I was moving full wheelbarrows. I don't know how many I did, but then she was doing like halves. So she had the audacity to be like, I did more than you today. I said, okay, don't. And she probably was outside for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, like moving it. I said, bro, you would have to move twice as much as me to meet up to what I was doing. Don't ever disrespect me. So then after that, it almost became like an ego battle. I was busting my ass trying to move as much as possible. But yeah, that's the end. Weekend recap, Father's Day weekend, comedy show, and yard work.
That ain't right. That ain't right. I wish you didn't have to do that. I ain't no father. If you would have told me you was doing it, I would have drove down there and did it.
You lying like hell.
I would have.
Well, actually, now I need to get my yard top dressed with some soil and sand.
You're supposed to tell me on Father's Day. Father's Day's past. You ain't got nothing coming up.
Something's coming up. Half Christmas.
I don't
Half
do
Christmas
that.
is in 7 days.
I don't do that, and you ain't give me nothing for Christmas last year, so.
You ain't won nothing, but it don't matter.
I did.
It don't matter. Woo. All right, let's start with the sad news first. Did you hear that Milton and Lydia are divorcing from Love Is Blind?
Yeah, I did. Man. You know what? My sister told me, and it doesn't even surprise me for real.
Oh, not at all.
I felt like I could see that coming. I just felt like they were on two different ends of the spectrum. He came off as like a mature young guy, but
that knows how to play older women.
Yeah, I didn't fall for it. I saw right through it. But I did listen to her on AD's podcast.
Yeah.
She was talking about how she got diagnosed with fibromyalgia. And then he was like, you just need a rest. You just need to go to the gym and rest.
See, I ain't listened to the podcast. That's funny.
Yeah, I was seeing clips of it on TikTok.
Yeah.
And she said she was going to take a medical leave from her job. He said, hell no.
He dubbed her because while she was ill, he said, I don't care. You still working.
He was like, everything she was trying to do, he was like, no, you're not doing that. How are you going to tell somebody what they're going to do when they just got diagnosed with an illness? What?
See, I ain't hear that part. I did hear when she was talking about, that is so funny, that he had a class reunion, and then he told her that no couples are allowed to come. No significant others are supposed to come. So this happened. He had a class reunion the year before, and he was like, all right, I'm about to go to this. She asked, could she go? And he was like, well, sorry, babe. Like, only singles. They're not letting anybody bring their significant others. And she was kind of like, okay, like, go off, do your thing, big one. I can only imagine what he did. But then next year happened, same reunion. And she was like, yo, I don't want to stress the issue, but can I come? He's like, nah, it's on the same time. No significant others. And then she said she was getting messages from girls saying he was like trying to talk to them like late at night and flirt with them and stuff. She said she had proof that he like reached out to somebody at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, which just says enough. She didn't need to see the message. But I'm like, why can't someone just reach out to their friend at 3, 4 a.m. in the morning? What's wrong with that?
She should have saw that message.
But I think it was like a phone call. But like, I'm saying like, why can't I just call out to someone at 4 a.m. just...
Oh, you do that?
I'm asking why can't I do that? I don't call nobody anyway. But I'm just saying why can that not be a thing?
It sends the wrong message.
What message? I don't know.
It sends like the message, spooky hours.
But what if I'm sick or something? Like I'm not feeling ill. I'm not feeling well. I need to contact somebody.
Aren't you with your wife?
No, he's on that reunion trip, and no couples are allowed to be there.
So why shouldn't he just contact his wife?
She's hours away in a plane ride. He needs somebody close by to help.
But it sounded like from what he was telling her about her sickness that he just needed to get some rest. So he should have been asleep.
He might need somebody to just rub his head to help ease the pain. And then
I'm not seeing it.
I'm just all I'm doing is showing a different outlook on why he might have done it.
And that's all fine. But I'm just saying, I think he should have just slept it off. But she should have looked at that message so we actually... Well, you said it was a phone call. Never mind.
Yeah.
She should have followed up.
I need that message and that message from that white dude that was cheating on the black girl. I need that message I think it was the same season or the most recent season of Love is Blind. It was the white dude that said he was doing a sleep study.
Oh.
That
was DC. Yeah, that wasn't the most recent one. But nah, I gotta see that.
Yeah, I need to see what he was saying because she made it sound like he was talking about some straight crud. Absolute filth.
No, that blew me because I wanted him to stay on the show. I wanted them to stay together just so they can get in more like situations.
Oh, for sure.
For the drama. They just walked away. I hate that.
I forgot. I meant to bring up one thing for Father's Day. I gotta see if I can find it because I need to find the stats for it. It's pretty astonishing, honestly. Oh, here it is. It comes with a heavy heart that I must report that the Sperminator is retiring on Father's Day after siring 176 children.
Who are you talking about?
His name is Ari Nagel, better known as the Sperminator, is retiring from baby making effective this Father's Day. He revealed to the Post. The prolific papa, I'm reading it now, I had to click on it, who spread his valuable seed to complete strangers for 17 years across 20 states, 10 countries, and 5 continents, conceded that while he may feel invincible, his sperm is not. It is best if they find someone younger. It's healthier, better safe than sorry. He turns 50 in August, so he's hanging up the boots. Again, the Sperminator, I just want to give you some of his stats. 176 children came from his balls. He has 5 children on the way. 17 years he's been donating sperm to hopeful couples. 16 oldest kid. Oh, his oldest child is 16 years old.
And he has 100 and something?
Yes. The youngest is 2 months. He has 13 sets of twins, 5 continents with offsprings. Mind you, there's only 7. Basically 6, because no one lives in Antarctica. 10 countries with offspring, 20 U.S. states, 5 marriages, and 1 child that was born in prison. So I mean, he really had like an illustrious career, and I did what's just want to give my hat off to the Sperminator on this Father's Day. So
Hats off to him. Hats off to
yeah,
him.
let me go ahead.
You
And
can
get
hit
this.
your hit your.
Man, what a career!
That's
What a
crazy.
career. People
See,
talking
but
about
that's
wilt
the-
numbers.
That's the problem, though. See, you remember that documentary you said
Yeah.
you watched? What?
Yeah.
It reminds me of that, and I had a problem with that because now you're gonna have a bunch of people running around here, and most likely they're siblings, cousins, something like that. It's just gonna deteriorate the human race even further than it already is. It's just not good. I can't support that.
That's crazy. That's a crazy hill to die on. He clearly has healthy sperm. He's trying to help families. So I'm on the opposite side. I think he should, as long as he's healthy and they're healthy, he should keep pumping them out.
But there should be a limit to how much you can donate and how many kids you can have. Because if you have 176 and two of your kids decide to get married,
Yeah.
their offspring are just going to be worse off. And then it's just going to be a ripple effect. It's not good.
I feel you. There's actually there's a family in West Virginia that kind of follows what you're talking about.
What you mean?
There's an inbred family in West Virginia that they literally just they inbreed with each other. They're a very famous family, and they've had so many birth defects. Like some of them, they literally can't speak. Like they just make
that's what I'm saying.
they make inaudible sounds or words, and that's how they communicate with each other. They like bark. They bark to communicate with each other. I think one's blind. Like it's crazy. When I say they're a famous family, they're literally the pride and joy of the community. Like they don't let people near them without threatening people's lives. So this guy was able to go and interview him. In the whole interview, you just hear him. You just hear him speak. You just hear him speaking, and then they're just communicating however they know how. It's crazy.
I'm just imagining a bunch of kids in the back just barking.
So, yeah, that's.
Why do they do this though? Why would you want to do that to your kid?
So I don't know. That's all I got for you. That's all I got for you.
So yeah, I mean that's what the human race is going to end up like because of people like him. So I do not support.
What's the cap? What should the cap be then? 50?
No, that's too many. 10.
10? That's whack. That's nothing.
10 is a fair number. You shouldn't be having 10 kids in general. You donate sperm, it's a little bit of a different situation. But I think 10 is a fine number. 50 is outrageous. You don't need to do that.
We can just agree to disagree.
So you say 50, or you say there shouldn't be a cap.
I don't think there should be a cap because I mean at some point you're gonna have to stop it. But I think if we are on impress account or whatever the word is, I say 50.
What's the point?
He's a giver. He wants to help families. I don't know.
And if I was in need of some help, I wouldn't go to him. Why do I want him? Why do I want his sperm when he got his sperm dispersed throughout the entire world? I want some newness.
If
It sounds gay.
you're an NBA, that's crazy. If you're an NBA owner, do you want some kid out of college that's unproven, or do you want LeBron James?
I'm different because I want the kid out of college. Pause.
Oh yeah, you a Sixers fan. We see how that's worked. Anyway, Nothing.
What are you talking about?
Don't matter. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right, next. Tyreek Hill, 10-1-5. What do you think?
You know, that was very, very impressive. Was there a win reading on that?
Oh, I gotta Google. Let me see.
Because I was looking for that. Because I didn't expect that type of time from him. But people actually really be fast. I mean, DK, I told you DK went like 10-3 or something like that.
Yeah. It said
So-
1.2.
I mean, that's really respectable. That's really respectable. I mean, he's a fast guy though. Like
I didn't think he was still that fast.
I didn't think so either. I thought he would have fell off or something. I mean, DK went 10-3. So if DK's going 10-3, then I would think Tyreek would go something faster.
That's actually crazy. So DK Metcalf is like the second fastest dude in the league.
I mean, it's probably a bunch of guys that just need to run 100.
That's crazy. 10-1-5. That's almost Olympic standard. I think Olympic standard now is 10-05. So that's just a better start.
What's going on with this Olympic stuff, man?
It might be 10-08. It's something like that. I'm gonna look that up real quick.
You think he would have beat Noah if they ran?
Now, yes. Like I'm talking now, as in like this month. Yeah,
Well, I mean, they were supposed to run, I think, this month.
yeah. He would have been. Noah would have probably lost.
Yeah, I think that's why he dropped out. I think he would have lost too.
My fault. The entry standard for the Olympics was 10 flat. But anyway. Yeah, no, yeah, in the month of June, I think Noah would have lost that race. But I thought Noah just ran the 150 straight at Atlanta, and it was something crazy fast.
Oh, I don't know, but I don't think he's run since.
I think it was like 16 seconds. I don't know.
Is that fast?
I'm looking all this stuff up.
16
No, he
seconds?
ran 14-4.
I was about to say 16 ain't it?
Yeah, yeah, it's slow. My fault. I haven't ran a 150 in so long. I forgot a good time. Nah, so he ran 14-4 at 50. Okay, no, Noah might. Yeah, he'll beat him.
I'm not so sure.
He'll beat him. It's not gonna be like he ain't gonna blow him out the water. Noah might run like a 10. Flizzy.
I think Tyreek would have probably gapped him. I say gap, but he probably would have put like 3 meters on him.
I don't
And then
think
Noah would have had to catch him.
I don't know if Noah's ever. I can't remember the last time he's ran slower than 10-1. I mean, I don't know all the times, but anyway. Now, I was really impressed. I did not think that this dude still could run 10-1. I think he was running 20-point in college.
And JUCO, yeah.
Yeah.
Or he might have ran something crazy in high school, though.
Yeah, I don't know. He's fast. That's fast. To still be doing that after playing football, weighing 180 pounds.
And he pulled up with a T-shirt, too.
Yeah.
He should run at trials. At USA's.
Yeah, I would do it.
Huh?
I'm saying if I were him, I would do it.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, I think he should run. Because I think he'll surprise a lot of people.
I like a lot of people are calling out other people in athletic events. I actually like it now. It reminds me of the TV show Shaq vs. the World or something like that. I don't know if you ever watched that.
I ain't never seen that.
Oh, that man Shaq was going around trying to beat Michael Phelps. I think he raced like, I want to think it was Tyson Gay. Obviously, it wasn't a full 100. I think Shaq did like 50 meters, and it was something crazy. But he used to do that. I think he did a boxing match. He did a few of those things back in the day. But I like how
boxing Shaq.
I don't know. I like people calling people out. I'm gonna start doing some thinking. I'm gonna call out some professional track runner, and I'm gonna make sure it's reasonable.
Yeah, I was gonna say it gotta be reasonable for them to respond.
I'm talking about somebody. It's gonna have to be a female. I'm not racing.
Call out Sha'Carri.
I could do it in 100
Yeah,
in 2 months. Yeah,
you could do it right now.
in 2 months. Yeah, I'm saying I'll set the time for 2 months.
Oh, you giving her more time. I'm saying just like
No, my hamstrings are gonna explode.
she hasn't ran in forever.
But I haven't ran for real in years. She just ran a few months ago. But yeah, I'm proud of everything.
You know, I like the people calling out people too. I like when people hate each other. It makes
Yeah.
sports so much better. Did you see the 18-year-old kid and
Yeah,
Christian Coleman?
and Christian Coleman, Christian went to go talk to him afterwards.
Yeah, what are you doing? He lost the race. Walk off the track.
To an 18-year-old when you like
Talking
27.
about what did he say? He said something about be humble or something like that.
Yeah, I think he said don't disrespect me or something like that.
But you know when at the Olympics when he was racing Bolt, he looked at him and did the same thing. So I don't get it. I don't understand.
But yeah, and then Speed raced that Ashton Hall dude.
That race was close. That race was closer than I thought.
Mad close. For him to be that fucking big, because Speed looks kind of fast.
I
don't
can't
know.
tell if Speed's fast or if he's like. I can't tell because he raced Ashton Hall, but we don't really know how fast he is. He raced Noah in like 30 meters, but you can't really get nowhere in 30 meters.
He ran a 40. He ran 4.40.
I mean, I ran a 4.1.
I don't care.
I mean, 4.4 ain't bad, but there's a lot of people running 4.4.
I mean, yeah, that's valid. But you still got to be fast to run 4.4. To be a non-athletic dude, just to be going out there and busting out a 4.4, that's impressive. Tom Brady's not running 4.4.
I mean, was he ever?
No, I think he ran like 4.9.
He ran 5.4, I think.
Yeah. But,
Man, it's crazy. But no, I mean, Speed is basically an athlete at this point.
yeah, but I agree with you. I like when people are hating each other. It makes the sports more
It's the
fun,
best.
especially track. Track people need to start being more disrespectful to each other. Stop training together. It should be like beef. Like I
There
like
ain't that many coaches out there.
that's valid. I mean, everyone can go to Van Niekerk's grandmother. She trained a world record holder. I don't know what you laughing about. Unless she's passed. If she's passed, rest in peace. But
I
if she's
don't
still
know.
living,
I don't know.
if she's still living, yeah, people need to go hit her up.
He should have stuck with her.
Yeah, because he switched up and now he's looking crazy. But, all right. What do you think about the? What do you think about the Mike's Way trend? If you don't know about it, we can keep it moving. I don't care.
The what?
The Mike's Way trend at Jersey Mike's.
I don't know the term.
I'll send it to you after. I'll give you a quick synopsis. I guess somebody went into I don't know where it started, but I saw a video of a girl in a full Jersey Mike's outfit in the car, and she's acting like she's ordering a sub. And she's like, "I'll take it Mike's way." Tell Mike there's no safe word. Tell him to oil my sandwich up. Tell him to take it to the back and have his way of my sandwich. Tell him to fuck this shit out of my. Yeah, it's crazy. It's wild. I'm gonna send it to you though. So people are going into Jersey Mike's and playing with the workers. I mean, absolutely playing with these workers.
I might have to go to Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, because I
Just
think
sitting
people
there and
get
wait for
irritated.
somebody to do it.
Yeah, but nah, it's funny. All right, so he hasn't seen the
I didn't
Mike's
find
Way.
out what Mike's Way was until like 2 years ago.
Oh, I'm good off Mike's Way, but I do love oil on my subs. So
I can't fool with none of that. Just give me the meat, period.
no pause.
No pause.
All right, we'll skip that. Did you see the girl singing Frozen on the airplane?
The little girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me, I know you like Frozen. Are you singing along, or are you drop kicking her?
Nah, I'm singing along.
Oh hell!
I might
Take the
after
back
she
phone?
done, I might get the phone and sing it myself.
Oh hell! Both y'all getting
Nah,
the boot.
I love Frozen.
That shit's crazy. I think my daughter likes the B movie. You like the B movie, don't you?
Yeah. B movie is cool.
Yeah, she likes the B movie. I was thinking about you when she was watching it today. I was like, yo, David, I think David really fucks with this movie. I should tell him.
And I really got no business liking that movie, but the first cruise my family ever went on, they only got but so many channels.
Yeah.
But they got the kids movie channel. The B movie came on 3 times, probably more than that. Probably like 5+ times a day, every single day. So I watched that movie probably at least 6 times.
You got autism.
On the 7-day cruise.
But
yeah,
yeah,
that
nah.
would be cool.
I need these airplane things that happen to me while I'm on a plane, cause dog,
That's what I keep saying.
I need this stuff to happen.
I want something to happen to me. Like that lady that said that is not real.
Yeah,
I wish I was there.
I would be crying on that plane.
I wish I was there. Every time I'm on a flight, it's something boring.
Boring. People just clap. That's it. I'm trying to see something crazy.
They don't even clap on my flights.
Oh, now that's crazy to me. But there was a guy. I saw it as well going off the planes. I guess he was showing up late. He knew he was gonna be late for his Spirit flight, so he called in. He called in a bomb threat, so that everyone had to. So the flight had to get delayed, so he could try to get on his flight.
Wasn't tracking his number?
Well, I was about to say, I guess you know what the outcome of it was for
I'm about
him.
to say.
Yeah,
That's dumb.
that's smart.
No, it's not.
If it's
You
my
see-
last flight out and I need this Spirit flight, yeah, I'm gonna call in and try to get a bomb threat. They have it delayed for a little bit.
And now look, he on no fly list. Calling in a bomb threat is crazy.
I just respect the ingenuity. That's smart.
I mean, it's creative for sure, but it's not. It's not gonna get you where you want to go.
Yeah, you gonna be the jail way. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I do need a fire flight. I need something crazy to happen. Because if it does, I'm definitely recording, and I'm definitely about to be famous. Because I'm a wild out.
Oh, 100%.
I'm a wild.
Well, how about we just go on a flight, just take a flight, and then you do something wild.
No, I like flying, so I'm not trying to get put on no list. I'm not trying to get like taken off a plane. I ain't trying to have none of that happen.
Now, for the no-fly list, is it just for that airline, or is it for just in general?
That's what I don't know. That's why I don't know if it's just the airline or if like the FDA like has you on like a blacklist.
Because if it's just for the airline, you know,
Oh, I'm gonna
book
get
a
on Spirit
flight real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah, book a
Frontier.
Spirit flight real quick. No fly list. Who cares?
Yeah, I'll think about it. I'm probably not gonna do it, but I'll think about it though.
As long as you're giving it thought, that's all I really
Yeah,
care about.
that's all I care about. All right, I'm excited. You already know what I started watching. Well, what category of show I watched?
A documentary.
Yeah. It's on Netflix. I actually started watching 2. Well, I finished 1. I started the second one, but I watched the Tylenol murder on Netflix. Have you seen it?
I don't be hearing about none of this stuff.
It don't come up as like USA top picks, anything like that. Yeah, your Netflix must be boring as hell.
No, I think your algorithm. Well, I don't even have Netflix. I just well, Julia got it. My sister got it. But I be watching the same stuff, the same type of stuff.
Well, this is I think it happened in the 80s. Someone took a extra strength Tylenol and they died, and then no one knew that was the reason. They came over to the house. I think one person died. Then a few days later, or the next day, another person died. Same exact way. Then they had a family member over at dead person 2's house. They had a little headache from like crying. They took a pill. They died. So then a coroner came over, like death scene investigator. Who cares? He started noticing some stuff. He was like, this looks similar to this. There's this Tylenol can. Long story short, someone in the Chicago area was going into a pharmacy, getting a Tylenol canister, opening it up, putting cyanide in it, and then putting it back on the shelves. So I think there's a total of like 8 deaths or so. And so as you can imagine, they started investigating Johnson & Johnson, and they're like, nah, ain't no cyanide in our facilities. This is somebody else doing it. And blah, blah, blah. There was an extortion letter wrote, and there was 2 people that like were key witnesses. His name was James Lewis, one of them. and I can't remember the other guy's name, but David. They interviewed James Lewis because he's still living. If you look at this man, I love stereotypes. Like I I love stereotypes. I just want you to envision an old white man that looks like he would kill somebody. I'll give you 3 seconds.
I got it.
All right. He looks just like that. Literally just like whatever you're thinking. He looks just like that. He literally like he's like gippishly walking to the chair. And I mean, first of all, his glasses are sitting like this on his face.
Oh, he did it.
Yes, okay, there's that. His teeth were about as yellow as like a Post-it sticker. And then just the way he spoke, his hair was disheveled, like everything about him said, I've killed somebody before. Literally once he sat down, I said, yeah, he burned somebody. He did this. He literally did this. Yeah, and then he's getting interviewed saying, oh, I didn't do it. I've held the same answers for 40 years. They haven't found any evidence that it was me, so it's not me. I'm gonna keep giving y'all the same answer over and over. I think he ended up killing. Yeah, he owned a business. He had a little beef with somebody, so he ended up murdering somebody, dismembering their body, putting it in the attic. The only reason he got off is because when they accumulated all the information and like processed him, they didn't read him his Miranda rights. So then, boom, whole case gets thrown out. He walks away.
Yeah, we gotta rethink this whole thing, cause it ain't no way you letting somebody like that go just because you ain't read. Absolutely.
So yeah,
not.
only because they didn't read him his Miranda rights, the judge was like, well, since y'all got all this information illegally, we can't use it anymore. He's free. But then what was wild, suspect number 2 that they thought did it, he was, someone accused him of it. So once he found out he was accused of it, he went and tried to find that person, murdered them, but he murdered the wrong person. So they put him in a jail. He died, so then they could never question him. But he went to jail for murdering somebody, and then they couldn't find anything else. It wasn't that juicy of a doc. The main takeaway is the James Lewis dude looked like he's murdered somebody. I mean, he has. So,
I mean, it's really killers out here for real.
Yeah.
All of them, but I think that second guy might have did it.
Yeah, I can't remember the second guy's backstory, but because I mean he's dead, so they didn't interview him.
Yeah, because I mean, if somebody said I did something, well, in his case, somebody said he did something, and then he's eliminating him. He did that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
He's silencing everybody. Yeah, he did that.
But so yeah, I watched another doc. I got another one that's cooking right now. I can't remember what it's called. It's based in the UK. I'm only like one episode deep, but the first episode, the dad, I think they have like 8 children. And the running joke in the house is, y'all better behave before y'all end up underneath the porch like your sister.
That's a joke? And what does he mean by that?
Literally, the children say, we know we need to behave and have good grades and be good children because dad will literally say, y'all better behave or you're going to end up underneath the porch just like your sister.
What does that mean?
It means he murdered their sister. And so they take a man, I can't remember how, but maybe because of that, maybe they heard the children say this multiple times. They take him downtown and they're like trying to look underneath the patio to find him. And he's like, I mean, I did that shit, but y'all looking in the wrong spot. Bring me back to the house. I'll show you where it is. And that's when I had to get up. My child woke up, so I didn't get to finish it. But yeah, people, they're really killers out here. There's really killers out here.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm scared to go outside. See, I'll be good, and then I watch something like that, and then I start looking at everybody funny.
Could you imagine if your parents said, yo, David, you better talk to me nice before you end up underneath so-and-so just like so-and-so. Like...
No, I'll be terrified.
I would get straight A's.
But so,
I'm running away too.
so do you think the kids knew he did it, or they was
Nah,
just going along with what he said?
I think they said the daughter was missing for 8 years and he never filed a missing persons report.
Oh, that's suspicious.
But yeah, no one's seen her for 8 years, and that's when they finally figured out. Like, I can't remember what led them to take him downtown, but yeah, she was missing for some years, and yeah,
It seemed like a long time, in my opinion.
8 years for no one to hear from you, and then that's whatever.
No, that's wild.
That's my last thing. I think I'm a fan of the female artists. I love a lot of women artists.
Who are Ice Spice?
Yeah, I used to like Ice Spice before she got skinny. And started
She got
rapping
thicker
about.
again.
I know, but she hasn't put out new music. So until she does that, I'm gonna have to hold back because the last shit she put out was disgusting. So, but watch that video. And I want to see what you think.
9 years, he only cheated twice. Girl, take that man back. It's okay.
Oh.
Niggas gonna cheat. They gonna do that. They gonna do that.
That's
Either
why I
cheat-
said it's a wrong.
cheat back,
This
be
is actually
strong.
the two wrong people to ask. Because I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to send these young girls down this path. What?
It's two different paths they could take. I'm gonna tell them the two paths. I'm gonna
Yeah,
let
you-
Summer go.
no, you
and
go
then
ahead.
No, you go.
Well,
Give her the advice.
I
Summer.
mean,
what you
because
think?
people shouldn't be accepting that. But you are right. Like literally, 2 times is nothing. But friend, we can't sound like this. We have to work on ourselves and accept better.
But if you get with the next dude, they gonna cheat too. And it's like I should have just stayed with my last
No,
cheater.
I totally agree with you. They're all off, and there's like they're not. They all act like that. But
Yeah.
there's some people who genuinely feel like there's some men who don't cheat, and they'll
I never
argue you
met
down
them.
about that, and then they'll make it be like, "Oh, y'all is just with them niggas that be cheating."
Yeah.
So that's why I don't say nothing. But no,
Yeah.
babe, they're all cheating.
That was profound, wasn't it?
That was.
So
They
what's
got a
your biggest
podcast
takeaway?
together?
Yeah.
Brain will rot if I listen to that.
Brain rot on a million. Shorty said, I mean, as a faithful man, that's solid. That I know I got at least two slip ups.
I mean, yeah, if you get somebody thinking like that, then you golden for real. Do whatever you want.
You just gotta make sure it's spaced out properly.
I mean, it's men listening to that and they like, that's who I need.
Yeah.
I need somebody with that type of mindset. That's the right mindset.
Yeah.
Dang.
And they gonna show it to their girl and be like, look, they think like this, you should think like this. So let me go ahead and do whatever I gotta do.
Yeah, they should have kept that to themselves. Because they sending the wrong message. They sending the wrong message. Because it's going to be, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a lot of guys that take advantage of that. And they use that as like their supporting evidence in their argument. Nah.
Shorty said, he's gonna cheat anyway. That men gonna cheat anyway. Why not just stay with the dude instead of just moving on, being with a different dude, and he gonna cheat anyway? Now you looking like this idiot. Oh my god, I don't know.
2 times is nothing.
In 9 years,
That's new to me.
I thought
That's
one
new to
was a
me.
lot, but
I thought 1 was a lot too.
what do
2
I
is
know?
nothing now. Back in the day, 2 would have got you like
Killed. Pew pew. Somebody gonna die. Oh man, but yeah, that was that. I thought that was funny because they were dead. She was dead serious. Sexy Red was dead serious.
they both were.
I respect it. I
Wow.
respect it. And then actually, last one. Did you see the French? I don't know what they's called. Macron, French president.
Macarons?
Yeah.
Macaron? Oh, you talking about the
Macaron.
president? No, what about him?
Oh, I don't know. His wife mushed him in the face getting off a plane though.
No, I ain't see that.
Oh, I got everything in the tuck. Let me go ahead. I'm just gonna pause this so I can send it to you.
Well, why are you looking at it? Did you hear about the Indian billionaire who died from a bee sting? He was playing cricket or something. I guess a bee stung him in the mouth. He had a heart attack after that.
That's crazy.
Died.
From a bee sting in the mouth. First of all, getting stung
I mean-
by a bee in the mouth is an insane location.
If a bee sting me in the mouth too, I might have the same fate.
But yeah, just watch that video.
This is funny. He couldn't believe it.
What's funny is my favorite part is that you see him like realize the door's open. And he's kind of like, oh.
That's my favorite part. And then he waves.
Like no one saw that. He hides back behind the door to talk to her. That's just crazy.
Did she come out smiling or no? She looked wild.
Apparently she's a man. Allegedly.
Did she come out smiling or no?
Allegedly,
She looked wild.
Transsexual. Apparently she's a man.
She looks wild.
Allegedly, but that's not the point. The point is she's a transsexual. Getting mushed.
She looks wild.
First of all, mushing me is one thing. That's not the point of that. The point is, there's different levels. Mushing me in the privacy of our home. First of all, abuse. Mushing me is one thing. Anyway. Like, let's get that. There's different levels. Mushing me in the privacy of our home. But mushing me in the first of all, abuse in the comfort of our home anyway. At all. Like if that's our relationship, let's get that straight. Disclaimer: abuse is not. It depends on the intent. Mushing me is like in the comfort of our home. Mush, like you playing a little too much. Like if that's our relationship, okay, cool. If it's a disrespectful mush, now we got an issue. It depends on the intent. At home. If it's like we can like a little mush, like you playing a little too much mush. Okay, if I get mushed in public. If it's a disrespectful mush, now we got an issue. That's at home though. I don't settle that. Obviously, I'm not laying. I get mushed in public, but I don't know how to. If I act like him, I just act like it didn't happen. I don't. I look like obviously I'm not.
You can't go
laying hands on anybody, but I don't know. If I act like him, so I gotta do something. I don't really know what. I look like a beta because if you go a little too wild, so I got then your whole relationship's about to get like. So I gotta do something. I don't really know what to do. Because if you go a little too, but if you also go too soft, then your whole relationship's about to get like he really don't. The feds are coming. You getting locked up. He lets this happen behind closed doors. But if you also go too soft, that's an interesting battle. He was just doing that for show.
Just don't touch me with no real shit. It's a fine line you gotta walk.
He lets this happen behind.
If you know it's in public,
that's an interesting battle.
It's a fine line you gotta walk. It's a fine line you gotta walk. If you know it's in public and you know it's like
like
people around.
Like,
I think you just
and you gotta do a little.
Yeah, one of them, because then people like one of them, because you didn't react. But then people know that you probably gonna handle your business.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, that's a good one. That's good.
One of them, because then people.
I like that.
Because you didn't react to them. That's. But then people know that you probably gonna handle your business.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, that's a good one. That's good. That's good. I like that.
Yeah, you be one of them. That's how you handle that. And then maybe hurt thinking
maybe ball up a fist, be like,
you know what behind closed doors. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's valid. Get hurt thinking like.
Because it reminds me of my childhood.
You know,
my parents would be.
Doors, so.
Yeah. If I would get in trouble in school when I used to have to go to the assistant principal's office of my parents, when my parents would be, they would talk. The principal. If I would get in trouble in school and I used to have to go to the assistant principal's office to call my parents, coordinated. I need you to nod your head and say yes. They would talk. The principal then give me the phone. Like I'm a whoop your ass. Almost be like a coordinated. I need you to nod your head and say yes. Do not make a facial expression. And they'll be like, I'm gonna whoop your ass. And then you just sit home. You get home and you just sitting there all day like. Do not make a facial expression. That's the most stressful. And then you just sit home. I used to be get home and you sitting there all day like, and I'd be like, yo, once they walk in the house, they game over. Throw their shit down and whoop my ass. That's the most stressful. Oh my god, I used to be sitting at the house. They leave me scared. I literally, and I'd be like, yo, once they walk in the house, they just gonna throw their shit down and whoop my ass. I can't remember what I did. They don't. All day
they leave you waiting.
They leave me. I literally, my parents threatened me one time. They said, I'm gonna whoop your ass. But I can't remember what I did. I went to sleep all day, like for the night. I said, I took a nap because it was still bright outside. They came in the room with a belt, whooped my ass. I went to sleep, like for the night. That's tough. So yeah, I took a nap, but it was like bright outside.
It's the worst.
They came in the room with a belt, whooped my ass.
Make you wait in it. So
that's tough.
Anxious.
So yeah.
And that's you don't know when it's coming. It's the worst when they, you just worrying. Make you wait out of nowhere. So then
But
you
then
just
it's also
anxious.
It's probably worse.
And then you don't know when
When
it's
it's
coming.
coming,
And you just
flinching
worry
at
they go
everything.
forever. Yeah, you just worrying it's gonna hit
They
you out of
forgot
nowhere.
about it.
Yeah.
And then you just get hit with it out of nowhere.
It's probably worse.
That might be worse. When, like you said, they go forever
Yeah.
and make
Nah,
you
the
think
whole I
they
think the whole
forgot about it.
flinching. Yeah.
When you
Whenever they
just
come
get
around,
hit with
like
it out of nowhere, that might be.
I can vividly remember me sitting on one of the couches and them walk behind me, and I'm kind of like
the
I think the whole flinching whenever they come around, like just to get
and
a
then they
feel.
be like, "What you flinching?"
I can
for?"
vividly remember me sitting on one of the couches. You about to and them kill
Oh
walk me. behind and I'm
you
kinda like,
said you're going.
just to get
And
a
then they
feel.
be like,
but
"What you
yeah,
flinching
I like
for?"
that idea. But you about to kill me. What you
You
wag?
said
And
you're
then-
going.
But I'm not. Yeah, we don't.
Yeah,
we don't
I
touch
like
each
that
other in
idea.
public
Like
that. That's crazy. Add that Batumbo finger wag.
That should never happen.
Yeah. So, but I'm not. Yeah, we don't touch each other in public like that.
All right,
That's
bet.
crazy. That's it. Or let's go ahead and
That should
wrap
never
this shit
happen.
up. Yeah. So. Whew. All right, bet. That's it. Let's go ahead and wrap this shit up. I gotta think of something cooler. We're done. I gotta think of something cooler
What's
for the end.
What's this?
Oh, they giving us 2 rounds of applause. Hey, we really like that.
Crazy, you get a standing up.
We did our big one.
I don't
What's
know. I've been
up-
up
what's
since
this-
5, so I
what's
can't
this,
think of my words.
Okay.
don't know
I can't think my words. All right.
What am I
Yeah,
trying to
we
say?
done. We done. This man said,
But
I
like,
I
can't.
what's
don't know.
this?
I've been
Like-
up since 5, so I
don't
can't
know.
think of my words.
This gesture.
Okay. I can't think my words. All right. Yeah,
you
we
coughing?
done. We done. This man said,
But
I
like,
can't.
no,
what's
I'm
this?
eating hot
Like,
dogs.
I don't know. I was about to say,
This
are you
gesture.
inhaling meat?
I mean, that's
Are
one
you
way
coughing?
to put it. The Nathan's hot dog competition.
No, I'm eating
coming
hot
up.
dogs.
So,
Oh, the fourth. I was about to say, are you
inhaling?
inhaling? I know you like glizzies. I love glizzies.
I mean, that's
See, I
one way to
don't.
put it. The Nathan's hot dog competition. I knew you
coming
was. I knew you was.
Oh, the fourth. How many you eating? I know you
I
like
love
glizzies.
glizzies.
I love glizzies. I actually had a conversation with
See,
someone
I
the other
don't.
day. I'd rather have a glizzy over a
I knew
hamburger.
you. I
With
knew you
hamburgers.
was. I knew you was.
You don't know
I
how
love
well
glizzy.
they're seasoned, but glizzy.
I actually had a conversation with someone the other day. I'd rather have a glizzy over a hamburger.
It's gonna taste
Because
hamburger.
you eating. Because you eat not real.
You don't
meat.
know how well they're seasoned, but
real
glizzies,
meat.
It's
It's
just
the
all
same
leftover
flavor
meat.
24/7.
Come on
It don't
now.
matter what you eat. I mean,
You
if
gonna
you know how to
taste
season
the
hamburger,
you good.
Because you
never
eat not
take
real
hot
meat.
dogs.
Some
It's
people
real
can't
meat.
cook.
It's just
I'm
all
saying if I
leftover
go into a
meat. Come on
cookout,
now.
and
No,
I'm not
I
the
mean,
one
if you know how
on
to
the
season
grill,
a hamburger,
I'd
you
rather
good.
just go
I'll
with
never
a
take a
glizzy
hot
than a
dog.
burger because some
Never
people
in my
can't
life.
cook. I'm saying if I go into a
Never.
cookout and I'm not the one on the grill,
You can only put too
I'd
much
rather
hot-
just
you
go
can only
with
put too
a
much,
glizzy
ketchup
than a burger
and
because
barbecue sauce on
burgers
the
might not be
hamburger
seasoned
with
with
that
shit.
Never.
Just tastes like sauce.
Never.
Just
I
give me
eat
a-
my
You can only put
hamburgers
too much
dry.
hot. You can only put too much
Yeah.
ketchup and
Yeah, give me a
barbecue
glizzy
sauce
with some
on the
baked
hamburger
beans.
for that shit.
Yeah, I'm good. Just tastes
You
like
put the
sauce.
baked beans on
I
the-
just
on
give
the
me- I put the
hamburger?
baked beans
Oh,
on the
you
glizzy.
outrageous. You
On the
outrageous.
burger. Give me a glizzy
You
with some mac and
outrageous.
cheese on the burger.
Yeah, I'm
I be
good.
doing
You
whatever.
You put the baked beans on the.
Oh,
on
I
the
put
hot
the
dog?
baked beans
Oh,
on the
you
glizzy,
outrageous. You
on the
outrageous.
burger. I put mac and cheese on the burger.
We're done.
I be
I'm
doing
outrageous.
whatever. I'm about to make like freaking trees and leave.
School, man.
Deuces.
Like booty and bones.
But alright, we're done. I'm hungry as hell. I'm about to make like freaking trees and leave. Deuces.
Like booty and bones.